Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the southern wing of the state. Take two. Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to the southern wing of the Stink Bug Works, where we're actually at this very moment sitting around and inventing things and making stuff. And the stuff we're making today is right here. This is a carbon fiber ring. It looks similar to this carbon fiber ring, but it has certain differences. Now, this carbon fiber ring fits on this little motor just fine, but it doesn't have the second lip. Somehow this first lip just didn't cut the mustard. So I made a new one with a new, improved, wider lip. And this now fits on here, so it can go in here and form the drive system for the T-3. I also made a new ESC mount that drops the ESC down a quarter of an inch or so, that it'll ride a little lower. If you remember, it was up along the top here, so that gets it down a little and out of the way, and I think I can tuck the motor up just a wee bit further with that arrangement. We'll have to see. One of the reasons I haven't glued this in, the reason I haven't glued this in is I don't have the flex collet. Here's the deal on the flex collet. I ordered the flex collet from another country. Shipping for a flex collet that's, it's about the size of that, maybe a little bit longer, is 3 times the value of the flex collet. But for the same amount of shipping, you could combine something that would make it worthwhile. So that's what I did. I combined something that made it worthwhile. The problem is the thing I used to make this combination wasn't an on-the-shelf item. It was an item that had to be fabricated from parts they have on the shelf. It had to be assembled, and it takes them a while to assemble it. So I'm waiting for the combination part to be assembled so it can be shipped over here with this. So we're going to have maybe mucho waiting, but I'll tell you about my plans here. This is just ever so close to being done. Today my plan is to fabricate the gazinta and the gazauda on the water jacket, and my idea is going to be to keep the profile as low as possible and the runs as low as possible, and if possible, I want to add water actually the best place is to add water at the bottom and pull water out at the top. Mainly so you get full flow and the heat and all that. But, that's not always possible. So any flow around the water or any flow of water around the motor will help. So I may sacrifice the exact locations of the gazinta and gazauda tubes, but I'm going to try to get that high-low thing happening. So that's kind of where we are right now. Hurry up and wait. You got to wait for this part. Yeah, see, once I get that, I'll know if I need to shorten this, because a lot depends on how much of this shaft gets consumed by the flex drive. And then I'll cut this shaft to the length that will accommodate that. But there, it's coming together. It looks like a decent power system. Here's something I figured out too. This is pretty cool. You notice I have all the motor wires all lined up, yada, yada. They look totally cool. Well, what if you have to flip, one of them to reverse the motor? I could just actually rotate the motor around, bend these wires the other way, and put the speed control back up here. You follow what I'm saying? So just rotate the motor, and so instead of this wire coming out on this side, it'll come out on this side. So I have this nice, neat thing. So there we are. Not much progress, but a little. Until next time, boys and girls, jet out.